Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. Blue Oyster called Dominance and Submission. And this was a request by Gary. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I've been enjoying the music I've explored so far by Blue Oyster Cult. Great storytelling in certain songs, great tunes. Yeah, man. So let's jump into this. I wonder which dominance and submission are we going to be talking about here? The good kind? Hey. Straight out the gate.
Oh yeah! I spent 10 years of my life just getting better. Then with time, what pajama figures, radios appear. Midnight was a barrier back in 1963. Each night the covers were unfolded. Each night it Susie's tender eyed. Watch out, the one that called a brother, covered on his eyes. Moments in the background. Ooh, time. Oh yeah!
Woo!
Susan and her brother, Charles a grinning boy, put me in the back seat and they took me for a ride. Yeah, the radio was on. Can't you dig the locomotion?
Woo!
Kingdoms of the radio, 45 RPM.
Too much revolution, then.
Oh, come on, man. I've got to run that back. That's great. Too much revolution. Like RPM, but also revolution in that time and in the music. It was like almost a triple entendre there. Ooh, that's great. And it's very, cryptic way of putting it, but it's like his experience or the narrator's experience with music was not the dominance of submission that I was expecting. So like, I spent 10 years of my life, he said. That's 10 years, half my life. So young narrator, 20 years old. Word pages in my figures, radios appear. So, in that time, every generation has their own experience with evolution in technology, whether it comes to music or different things. We see different machines come and go, fax, printers, radios, CD players, cassette, whatever it is, computers, consoles. I was in the 90s a kid, a lot of different advancements in that and computers and games and stuff. And here this was music. And he's like in the radio, 1963, what JFK got killed. A lot of things happened in 1963, right? JFK, Barbra Streisand came out. I know that because I listened to her book and I reacted to a lot of her music, but also the Beatles. Also been reacting to them on Patreon. 1963, even 2 albums in 1 year. So a lot of stuff going on back then in terms of music, and also the revolution in changing of the sound and stuff. If you go from the 50s to the 60s, it's a entirely different sound. Cool, man. And then in another verse there, in another car, in the back seat with friends, I guess Susan and her brother Charles. Now, can't you dig the locomotion? Is that the song? Do the locomotion. From who is that? I only know that part. Maybe I should check it out. Kingdoms of the Radio. Oh man, this is great. Woo! Hey, let's run that back.
The radio was on. Can't you dig the locomotion? Kingdoms of the radio, 45 RPM.
Too much revolution, then.
Each night the covers were unfolded. Each night Susie's turned around. Watch out, the one that called a brother, covered on his eyes. Mama's in the background. It will be time. It's past midnight, so Charles the grinning bird. And
Wow.
when I'm a greedily, said it's 1964. In Times Square now, people do the polka. Submission. This New Year's Eve
Hey.
was the final barrier. Submission. We took you up and we put you in the back seat. Submission.
Ugh.
From year to year, we
That's
looked
awesome.
up for the venture. Submission. 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 Submission.
Wow. That drumming there at the end, the entire song, but at the end, it was like, shots fired. That's awesome, man. What a great tune. I like that part. Dominance, submission. And then they almost split up the word between sub and mission, like we're on a mission here, a submission, like in a submarine, but also a mission, an underground mission sub. We're on a side quest here to take over this radio, to take over the radio waves. Dominance. We're gonna dominate it. And you better submit to this. I don't know. Now I'm just trying to, I don't know, speculate. But then at the end, we just hear this sound. What was this sound? Was that a submarine? What is that? What is that? I don't know. And my brain typically, it latched onto that great line about too much revolution. It's awesome. It's awesome. Right after that 45 RPM. And of course, my brain goes berserk with that. And then I forget to talk about music and vocals, which are also freaking awesome. Really, some great vocal, the certain lines that they were going real hard on it and real longer notes and stuff. And then a little bit of harmonies. And then, you can hear in this ear, the submission, the other one dominance, and then radios appear, all of that. Great mixing, great production, really cool song, some awesome guitar riffs in it. and bass too, and then the drums. Wow, very cool, man. Very cool song. And then now they're doing polka at Times Square, which is almost like a blending of cultures. Because Times Square is, if you look at it, oh yeah, that's America. Especially from the outside, it's like a symbol for, look at this, what we can do, right? And it's like, oh, that's America, but polka is then European. I guess is from Europe. Uh, but anyway, aren't we all in the end? But yeah, polka, kiss me polka, 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 polka. John Candy and Home Alone. Yeah, that was an awesome ride. Really cool song. Thank you for introducing me to it and for spending some time with me. Looking forward to the next Blue Oyster call. Peace.